Yo, what's going on, guys? Before you check out this video, I just want you to know if you're on Facebook or Instagram, make sure you check those out down here below because I'm constantly putting up content on those as well if that's your platform. Enjoy the video. Yo, what's going on, guys? Chris Boner here, Overtime Athletes. Today, question I want to address is about the bench press. I got two questions recently about how somebody could work their lockout. And what I really wanted to do was I was thinking about creating a series of exercises that you guys could start to implement. You know, I've gone over things such as the floor press, where you're just working the top half, or if you guys say like limited range of motion or board press. But really, when I was thinking about this, I really just wanted to narrow it down to one best exercise that really supported me in my lockout. So as you guys know, I did an NFL combine before, way back, about 50 pounds heavier. But one thing that I had to do was to increase my 225 bench press. And whether it be my absolute strength that I saw go up or the actual repetitions of 225 bench press, I noticed one thing was my lockout was the first thing that I would experience, obviously after doing repetitions of it, that was going to give. So one thing I wanted to share with you guys was the number one exercise that I experienced that supported me in my lockout. So if you're somebody who wants a PR on the bench press, right, and you just can't seem to lock one elbow out, or I know a lot of you guys might experience, especially you young lifters, a lot of you might experience one arm or the other. It's usually due to your technique as opposed to one arm being weaker, but sometimes that's the case. Or if you're somebody who's actually going for a combine, you're 185, you're 225, or if you're just a weekend warrior that wants a new PR on the bench press. So the number one exercise that I got into was dumbbell band neutral press. So I'll show this in a second, but reason being in the logic behind it and why I picked it up was yes, one of my arms did seem like it didn't give or it didn't lock out as best when I was getting fatigued, right? So one arm seemed to, it would always be one arm and not the other. So by doing a exercise such as with dumbbells, you are breaking the weight up and distributing it evenly as opposed to a barbell where both hands are on one bar, right? So you're able to work them kind of, I don't want to say unilaterally, but you're able to work them individually. Beyond that, what I do is a neutral grip. So by doing a neutral grip and pulling the elbows in tight here and not flaring them, you're utilizing more of your tricep, right, when you're pressing, and taking a little bit more off the chest and off the shoulders. I mean, it's obviously still activating your chest and your shoulders, but you're utilizing more of your triceps by doing that. And that's essentially what will support you in locking out. And finally, the band resistance, right, is because as you push away from the band, if you think about any kind of rubber band, the more you pull it, the harder the resistance gets, right? So as you're pushing it out, the resistance is there. As you're at the bottom, there's less resistance. So by adding all three of those, a combination of all three of those, I found this to be the best exercise for a bench press lockout. And all you do is you take a simple band. You guys can find these in your gyms. You're gonna put it around your back like this. From here, you're just gonna pick the weight that you'll be utilizing. I'll just show you, for example, 40. I'll come here, set up, lay back. And from here, I'm performing the same bottom half as my body would be on the bench press. And then from here, it's just neutral grip. I'm gonna tuck it right underneath my armpit and explode straight up. And I'm locking out at the top. Boom. There you have it. The best exercise for bench press lockout. Start adding it in your training. Love y'all. Holla at y'all later. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you're interested in becoming a better athlete, whether that be sprinting, jumping, strength, or overall looking like an athlete, go ahead and click the box here on my side and make sure that you subscribe to my videos here so I can keep sending them to you. Holler.